Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will solve question 1 to 5 valid palindrome from Leetcode in JavaScript. So the question says we are given a string and we have to determine if it is a palindrome. We have to consider only alphanumeric characters and we have to ignore cases. So since we have to ignore cases, the first thing we will do is convert the whole thing into a lowercase or uppercase string. And for the purpose of this solution, we define empty strings as valid palindrome. So let's handle this case first before jumping into anything else. So if s_length is equal to 0, we'll just return true. It's a valid palindrome. So palindrome is something that is that reads same whether you start from this end or you start from this end. So whether you start from the beginning or the end, the string is the same. And in our case, we have to ignore all the cases. So we will convert the whole thing into a lowercase. Oops. Okay. So we will follow a two-pointer approach here. We will put one pointer at the starting and one pointer at the end, and we will check if the characters at both the pointers are same or not. If they are not same, we will return false, as the string is not palindrome. We'll also need to keep in mind that we also only need to check for alphanumeric characters. So we will test if the characters at the starting end or the end are alphanumeric or not. So if this pointer is not alphanumeric, we'll move it one step inward, or if this character is not alphanumeric, we'll move it one step inward, and then we'll again check for palindrome. So let's go ahead and implement this. First, we'll need two pointers. So we'll declare two values, one at the start and the next one at the end of the string. So s.length -1. Now we will run a while loop. So while the starting pointer is less than the end pointer, if they become equal, it means that is palindrome, because a character at I and j, where I and j both are equal, will always be the same. Now let's check if the character at ith index is alphanumeric or not. So we'll need to check for two things: lowercase a to g and numbers 0 to 9. So first we will check for lowercase a to g. So if si, the character at index I, is less than lowercase a, or si would greater than z. So if basically it is saying that if the character is not lie between a to z and zero or greater than 9. Let me increase the size here a bit. Okay, so the whole expression says if the character does not lie between a to z and the character does not lie between 0 to 9, that means this is a character which we are not taking in consideration. We will have to ignore the character. So we will move the I pointer inwards and we'll continue the loop. We don't want the loop to continue any further. We'll ask the loop to start from beginning again. We'll increase the pointer and ask the loop to start the beginning. Now we'll have to check again for the end pointer also. So let's copy this because it's very much similar. And here, oops, we need to j and j, and we'll move j pointer inwards. So to move j pointer inwards, we'll have to decrease the index because j is placed at the end of the string. So if those two conditions are not true, that means both of our characters at index I and j are alphanumeric. So now we'll check for our palindrome. If si is not equal to sj, we return false. That means our string is not palindrome. If the whole loop runs successfully, that means we could not find any case where Si and Sj are not equal. So we'll return true. So I think this would work. So let's try and run this code. Okay, speed up, time limit exceeded. I don't see any way. Oh, okay. So in this case, if the loop is completing, we are not really increasing the pointers again. So my bad. We'll need to increase and decrease the pointers. We'll need to move inwards. So this would not run if these two cases are not true, and if this is not true, we would want the pointers to move inwards. So that's why we need to do this. We need to update our pointers, the 2 pointers. So let's go and run again. Okay, so as you can see, the output is same as expected. Let's try and submit this. As you can see, I've been trying this and I got wrong answer also. So yeah, this got submitted. This works. You can also use regex here. So using regex, you can grab everything that is not alphanumeric and convert this into a empty string, not even a space, an empty string. So something like this. Okay. So let's say if it's not between A to Z or A to Z small or 0 to 9, then anything that is not this, you can replace it with an empty string. So anything that is not this, you can replace with empty string. After this, you will only end up with a string that only has alphanumeric characters, and then you can skip these two things and just check for this using 2 pointers. So this is it for this one, guys. If you want the code snippets, I have all the links in the description below. You can use that, and stay tuned. I'll see you around in the next one. Thank you.